tracking today. Today marks the 138th foundation day of the Congress Party. Now, looking back, the grand old party has come a long way, from leading the struggle for independence to dominating Indian politics to more recently suffering major electoral setbacks. Now, this anniversary comes at a crucial point in the party's history. The president's chair is not occupied by a Nehru-Gandhi scion, but by Mallikarjun Kharge, a leader who rose from the grassroots to the topmost. Rahul Gandhi, meanwhile, is on a pan-India march to revive the party. Earlier today, Mr. Kharge addressed Congress workers in Mumbai. He attacked the BJP for sowing division within the country. He also accused the party of hijacking central agencies to target political rivals. Listen in.
ये चोरी से ये सरकार हो गई है। हमारे एमएलए को चोरी की है और चोरी करके ये सरकार बन गई। उसूलों पे नहीं बनी। ये सरकार जो बनी है अधिकार के लिए, और केंद्र सरकार ने अपना पूरा जोर इसको लगाया। क्या कि सबको या ईडी केस डालना, सीबीआई का लगाना, सीबीसी का लगाना, फॉल्स एफआईआर डालना, ऐसे डाल कर लोगों को तंग की है। तंग करके अब अपने कब्जे में उनको लिए, लेकर बाद में बोले कि देखो आपके ऊपर ये केसेस है, आप हमारे साथ रहेंगे तो ये केस छूट जाएगा। 70 साल में अगर हम कुछ नहीं करते तो मोदी साहब आज इस देश के प्रधानमंत्री होकर वहां पर बैठ नहीं सकते थे। अगर आज बैठे हैं तो ये लोकतंत्र हमने जो बचाया है, संविधान हम जो बचाया है, उसके वजह से आप प्रधानमंत्री होकर हर जगह हेलीकॉप्टर में फिर रहे हो, स्पेशल फ्लाइट में फिर रहे हो।
Sanjha Jha, you've heard what Mr. Kharge has said, a rather spirited speech, I would say. Many people had doubted if he had the capability and the capacity to make headlines. He certainly is making headlines. But while it's all very well for the Congress party to be criticizing and slamming and attacking the BJP and Prime Minister Modi, they have much to introspect about, haven't they, on their 138th foundation day?
Yeah, Shreya, I think you make a very valid point. Mr. Kharge is actually ending up creating a political narrative for the Congress that I think Rahul was struggling with. And in a great number of ways, this is why, people like us always said, give people an opportunity. You create more platforms. And, Shreya, today, Rahul is doing his own number in Bharat Jodo Yatra. Mr. Kharge is addressing this. And therefore, the Congress is able to get multiple platforms to espouse or articulate their views. Now, to answer your question, yes, a deep time for reflection. I'm so tired of using the word introspection because the Congress never did it for long. So I think, end of day, you need to ruminate as to why have you gone wrong. And I believe, Shreya, that if the Congress party wakes up to the reality that, yes, you did get demolished in Gujarat, but I think a small hill state of Himachal should give it a huge sliver of hope. That's a state where Mr. Modi campaigned saying, give the vote for me, and the people did not do it. Now, there's a message there that if you organize yourself, if you basically galvanize your cadres, it seems to be happening to some extent during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, and let your leadership make mass contact. The Bharat Jodo Yatra, in my opinion, has happened 8 years too late. Every time you lose an election, you need to have the hunger to come back to power. And I believe today, if the Congress party focuses on getting its articulation right. Let me give you an example. The BJP, I was in a debate earlier on another channel, and they were talking about how, when Mani Shankar Iyer talked about India being divided by the current government, is Congress polarizing? Now, the truth is the Congress has been so weak in its communication, Shreya, that it basically has not been able to kind of get its message in the way it wants to get it to its people, to its constituency, which is the entire country. I mean, the Congress is a centrist party. And one of the things I would like the Congress party to do is to understand that you were the people who basically fought for India's freedom struggle. Nationalism is in Congress's DNA. I feel appalled today when people call Congress as, pro-Muslim only, anti-Hindu. I'm like, what kind of a conversation is this? I mean, this party has won 10 of the 17 general elections. It couldn't have won it on 14% Muslim votes for sure. But the fact that the Congress party doesn't counterattack or, explain the issue of minority appeasement being all humbug, it gives the BJP a walk in the park. I do hope the Congress party wakes up to the reality, smells the coffee, and does something about it.
All right, we'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much, Sanjha Jha, for joining us. On that note,